I only do OnlyFans, like it's not that deep.
Right, so straight off the bat, let's just clear this up. The problem isn't that you do OnlyFans, and posing it as that is disingenuous. The problem is, one, you use your kid brother to promote your OnlyFans.
Little guy funny with.
That's actually complete bull. The reason I get views is because of this.
No.
And two, in videos clearly aimed at children. You then use other kids to promote your OnlyFans too. I mean, honestly, I never imagined that you would have made this video. Your position feels like it can't be defended. But today, Jack Doherty's girlfriend 5, she has tried. And I haven't watched the full video, but I have skimmed through it. And from the little parts I've seen, this is worse than I ever could have imagined. And honestly, I was ready to move on. But this video just has to be made. So strap in, like and sub now, because honestly, I don't know that we will make it to the end of this one. And without any further ado, let's go.
What's up, YouTube? So, first and foremost, I feel like I need to address this. I've been getting so many text messages, like so many texts.
From the police, hopefully, but probably not. I mean, everything else aside, it is crazy how big this topic has gone. And honestly, it's gone so big because this topic is so terrifyingly bad. And that's why I didn't think you would respond, but you have, so fair enough.
People are getting hella views about making videos about me. I'm flattered, but like, you know, I haven't seen them. So I feel like something needs to be done about this.
You know what? I didn't expect to agree with her early on in this video, but I do. Something definitely needs to be done about this. We probably don't agree on what, but you know what? We'll agree to disagree there.
Wow, I don't even want to read that. That makes me uncomfortable. That's just not true. It's even more sick that y'all are like making it this way. Like, it's sick.
We are literally a minute in and she is already doing the work for me. I mean, it might seem disgusting when you read it out loud, but make no mistake, this is exactly what you do. You get your little brother to promote your naked pictures. I mean, that is the fact of it. That is kind of what the videos are predicated on. You know what? I don't actually need to say anything more. I'll just pass it back over to her to prove this point.
How does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
Do you know?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. Just,
Y'all are like
I can't.
making it this way. Like, it's sick.
I mean, again, we agree, just not for the same reasons. It is sick, and you took your time, but at least you are now on board. On a serious note, like, the lack of self-awareness is crazy, and we're starting as we mean to go on, because this is not going to get much better.
It seems like people have really begun to lose interest in Camilla.
Okay, lose interest in Camilla, yet this video has 600,000 views using my name.
Spoiler alert, it didn't use her name.
Using my name.
She has a massive ego. Who could have guessed? The hook here isn't that your name is involved. The hook here is that you use your little brother to promote your OnlyFans. I mean, you can see that in the thumbnail and the title. No mention of Camilla Araujo. This would be like a murder being reported on the news. And when it is reported, the murderer goes, they're reporting me because of my name. No, it's because of the crime. And by the way, I'm not trying to compare her to a murderer, but at the same time, the point does stand in principle.
There was a study held in 2022, which found that mostly females who engage in this type of content had low levels of mental well-being.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Like, I think what it is a lot of people can't wrap their heads around OnlyFans. They can't fathom the fact that someone would do this, blah, 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 so they have to find some sort of excuse.
She's doing the same thing as the star, and clearly she is going to do this throughout the video. I will reiterate though, the problem isn't that she does OnlyFans. And you know the problem by now, we've said it multiple times and we're barely at the start of the video, but this is disingenuous from her. And if anything, it does speak to the fact that she just cannot defend the other stuff. And I'm sure she'll mention it at some point, and I am excited to hear what she has to say, because judging by this, it's going to be bad.
Right, like you have to find some sort of like, oh, there's a reason why she's doing this. It's because she's fatherless. It's because she has no family. It's because she hates herself and has low self-esteem. Like, what if I just want to do it?
Yeah, watch any of the videos made on you. I don't think anyone has actually even tried to take this angle. She might be projecting, to be fair. Like, I can't claim to be able to step into her mind, but this is undoubtedly a bad showing so far. And let's be real, this is gonna get worse.
I'm not saying that people who do this don't have mental health issues.
That could be friendly fire.
I'm saying that I'm just not one of them. I'm fine.
Yeah, you look it, to be fair. You look it. Glossing over the truth with jokes is an unbelievable tactic. I mean, I do it myself sometimes, but with what we've already seen so far, I'm sorry, I just can't respect it. You've got to do better, you know, we're this far in and you've given me nothing.
No matter how weird her content is or how annoying she is, Undoubtedly, we can say that she really was the talk of the town in the last couple of months because
Period. Talk of the fucking
She only cares about the infamy. I am not shocked. Not a good way to live, you know, the least sustainable way to live. You cannot do this forever. And when you stop doing it and all of this dries up, what are you left with? It's a good question, to be fair.
started using her family for promoting her OnlyFans. I just wondered how much of her soul she has sold out to be able to do this. However, there isn't just one video. There are multiple videos with very inappropriate and weird topics. Notice how she is sitting in front of her own brother.
That is just a comfortable seating position. Like, you guys made it weird.
Yeah, I'll be real. Nobody is buying that excuse. That is clearly not the reason you sat like that. If you're gonna respond, at least be honest. Come on.
But the crazy part is, her brother isn't the only investor in her OnlyFans business. She's also trying to hook up her grandfather just for views. Now, Camilla doesn't care about anything. She has normalized asking questions that are beyond weird.
You spelled weird wrong.
That's a great response, to be fair. Credit to her. She is basically a politician. Anytime a hard question comes in, she will just deflect, like we are getting no answers here. And obviously, she's doing this because she doesn't actually have an answer. But nobody made you make this response. Like, you could have just not done it.
You can tell he's just pretending to be happy.
He drives a 2023 Corvette. He's happy.
Material possessions, you know, infamously the cure to any mental health problem. I mean, if he's cool with it, power to him. I would not judge your dad for that, but at the same time, I don't think he has a choice. He doesn't look happy, but you know what? Looks can deceive. But your dad, he's not the worry here. To be fair, it is your brother.
Her brother is young and he's happy with short-term happiness. But the damage he will have to go through in the future will be irreplaceable. And the sad part is,
What does that mean? The damage you'll have to go through in the future will be irreplaceable. What does that even mean? This video does not make any sense.
I mean, she's got a point. I don't know if this video was made in like ChatGPT or something. The overall video does make sense. But I am sure at some level that this is why she picked this one. The grammar is kind of fucked, and that definitely does help her.
audience is young boys and children, and they make
I don't like this. This is really awkward.
Yeah, that is me when I'm faced with my own terrible actions. This is, again, a self-own. Like, she finds her own behaviour disgusting. The more I watch of this, the more I can't understand why she has uploaded this. Someone edited this together, and they still gave it a green light. I'm not complaining personally, but she should be. But at this point in the video, she did move on to another video. I mean, obviously, she didn't address the kids stuff when it was brought up, but hopefully she will with this video. Although, don't get your hopes up.
Then ended up signing her life away to the Jack Doherty OF sweatshop where
Doherty. Jack Doherty.
Another deflection. What a surprise. I mean, she is good at deflecting. That is maybe the only credit I can give her. But I'll be fair, where it's deserved. I mean, it is scummy, but it is well done.
probably get into some argument with a kid, and all the kid has to do is go, I've seen your sister's OF page.
Is it pink? Pink!
Poor fella. I'd definitely bully him too though. But to be fair to Camilla, she does spoil him in every video, so
Thank you. I literally spoiled the fuck out of him.
She's running her favourite response back. Basically, her go-to response is that money will fix everything. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like money isn't this thing that we all want. We all sacrifice for money in different ways. You know, a job is just trading your time for money. But there is absolutely a difference between trading your time at a job and then doing or being associated, in this case, promoting the OnlyFans. Like, whether you like it or not, this kid is going to be followed by this for the rest of his life. And the whole point is, he's a kid. Age limits are designed because we have collectively agreed that kids aren't equipped to make these choices. But you've made this decision for him, and when his frontal lobe does eventually form, he might have some different thoughts on this, because whether you like it or not, it's going to follow him, and he can't take it back for any amount of money.
this is the content she would start making. Well, if you can even class this as content.
Y'all love to shit on my content, but then make a whole YouTube video on my content.
Another brain dead point, as if I expected anything else. Let's go back to the news analogy. Hey news, like, you're reporting a lot of murders. Does that mean you like murder? Like, talking about something doesn't mean you're endorsing it. I didn't think I needed to spell that one out, but for Camilla, maybe I do.
Guys, why get a job and earn a proud living when you can just sell your flaps on the web?
Exactly.
Well, you know what? She is nothing if not consistent.
I can just imagine some guy like plastering her pictures around the school or something.
This is not High School Musical. No one gives that much of a fuck. I swear to you. I promise you, no one cares that much.
Yeah, I don't know if she went to private school or something, but I'm sorry, this is what happens. School is the Hunger Games, man. Like, it is brutal. I grew up in maybe not the most clean-cut of places. Maybe my perception on this is a little bit warped. But if somebody in my school had a sister that had an OnlyFans, nothing else would have mattered. It would have been curtains for them.
But as we can tell from the humor and language used, this content is aimed at kids. And what's wrong with that? Well, if kids are watching your videos and your entire page just a big funnel to your OF page, well, that is just a bit odd.
There are probably children watching your video, and this is an entire promo video to my OF page.
Okay, so this is a good point, and it would have been very easy to just cut this out, but that would be fully disingenuous on my part. So really, I have got to talk about this. It is true that this definitely is bringing attention to her name. It's for that reason that I titled these videos like Jack Doherty's girlfriend, but in response to her videos have tens of millions of views already. Like, the cat is well and truly out of the bag at this point, and actually raising awareness about how bad this is, I think, is a good thing. I would hope that people knowing the depravity associated with her promotion, that would dissuade them from, like, buying her stuff. But at the same time, there are some freaks out there. If you've bought any of her stuff from my videos, then in fairness, mate, you were probably beyond saving. But that's my perspective on that anyway. Let me know what you think, and we'll move on, and hopefully she'll bring up some more good points.
I think they should both be sent to a maximum security prison.
What? Like, what are you doing? Maximum security prison. Like, me behind bars. What types of people are in maximum security prisons? Aggravated assault, kidnapping, murder. Like, I am not violent.
I mean, you've not done any physical harm, but you are violently corrupting the brains of the youth. You might belong there, but I won't make any more comments on that.
What are you watching?
Camila.
Why?
Because I love
Yeah, I hope that child is not watching the same content I am finding on her YouTube.
She's not. She's not. She's just adorable. I love her.
The worst, like, shallowest response you could make, because it means nothing, and it doesn't change the point. Kids are definitely watching these videos. I mean, in your videos themselves, you will go up to children, you ask them if they're subscribed, and they almost always are. I really thought she would come with something better than that, especially given the fact that she has got the audacity to respond. But I guess there is just no good response, and that maybe tells you everything you need to know.
People, like, take this and, like, make such a disturbing thumbnail and, like, such a disturbing, like, view on it. Like, I'm not pushing OnlyFans to children. That doesn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form.
Other than the views, you know, the relevancy, the money, doesn't benefit her in any way, shape, or form, apparently. A weak response, to be fair. Honestly, with the money she's got, I thought she'd hire some writers or something, but clearly not. And at the end of this, my mind is honestly not changed on any of this. Yeah, that was the end of her video, and to be honest, I'm disappointed. If you agree or disagree with anything I or her have said, leave it in the comments. There is a lot of discussion to be had, to be fair, and also comments do help. But yeah, man, like and sub. If anybody else says anything, and I definitely will follow up. But until then, see you later.